Hey everyone, Mike Sherry here at Sherry Chrysler. Today, we get to feature this all-new 2021 Chrysler Pacifica. This is the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle is the topmost trim level that's brand new for this year, so it's going to be packed full of options and features, safety features, and equipment that you typically have not seen on minivans. One of this being is this is an all-wheel drive minivan. Comes standard on the Pinnacle package, and it's a wonderful feature for this minivan. What we find with this minivan, what Chrysler is going after, is a consumer that's looking for an all-wheel drive SUV with a lot of options and features on it. And the beautiful thing about the Pinnacle Pacifica is it offers you all those options and equipment that that big SUV is going to do, but at a fraction of the cost and a lot more versatility. So let's take a look at this here. So a couple changes for this year. They've redesigned the front end just slightly, added all LED front headlights and the rear lights as well as our LED. New grille inserts here. This particular Pacifica, being a Pinnacle, is going to be packed full of safety features. It has forward collision warning built into this vehicle. So maybe if you're driving around, someone pulls out in front of you at the last minute, this car is going to warn you. Same as if you're on the interstate, someone slams on their brakes, before you can react, this car is going to react for you. Also has front parking sensors built in here, adaptive cruise control, where you just set your cruise speed limit and it's going to adjust accordingly. All new paint job for this particular car as well. This is a white pearl paint. Really sparkles in the sun. Also, it does have a little bit of off shade to it, so what I find is this car is going to really hide the dirt well, so you're not going to be at the car wash every other day keeping it clean like you will with the darker color cars. 20-inch wheels on this, wrapped in all-season tires. So being an all-wheel drive with all-season tires, you're really going to be able to go in almost any road condition out there. Four-wheel disc brakes, alloy wheels, painted with a granite color on the wheels themselves. Of course, we have power sliding doors. Have nice accenting all throughout here, even on the roof rack and down below. Rear parking sensors on this is just the same as the front, so when you're backing up, maybe a kid left their bicycle behind your van, it's going to let you know that that happened. Power liftgate in the rear. There's also a backup monitor. The third row in this van does stow down. Now we've got some of the equipment that this van comes with. Some of them are like leather wrapped pillows. But I do want to show you the stow here. This is a 60-40 split rear seat. So we'll just stow the small side here, which is the 40 side. I just hit the stow button there and watch, it's doing its thing. It folded down in the headrest and down it goes into that compartment. And what that's going to do for you is it'll give you a nice flat area here for a ton of cargo space. And not only does it fold down, I do a lot of videos and a lot of them will fold down power, but this will actually go back up power too. So nice feature there. Also want to point out here, I love these little hooks here. So when you go to the grocery and you got your bags, right, and they're full of your groceries, you can just hook the little handles right on these hooks on the back of the seats. And then when you get to your home, the groceries aren't all over the back of the car because they're nice in place there. So with that, let's go ahead and check out the inside of this Chrysler Pinnacle. A ton of safety features and a lot of luxury options in here. So let's take a look. All right, welcome to the inside in the third row of this Chrysler Pacifica Pinnacle. One thing I want to point out, because we're all looking at it right now, is the really cool leather seats. This is a Napa leather, quilted as well, and it's caramel in color, so it's going to give you the look of like the Bentleys have. Really comfortable seats to sit in, really plush. All right, so back to the third row. What I always like to point out in this is the easiest third row across the board, minivan, SUV, whatever you may be, to actually get into. It's super easy to get into. You have this channel in between the two second row captain's chairs, and then once you get back here, you can actually fit. I'm 6 foot tall and I can fit in here, and I could sit in here for hours if I needed to be. And there's a lot of comfort features. One thing that's really cool here, this has got power reclining seat. Look how far back it goes. You could really just kind of hang out back here and power up. If the sun's really beating down, it does have sun visors coming down here. If you want a little bit of natural light, it's even got a moonroof above. So has a couple USB outlets here if you need to plug in your phone or iPad or tablet, whatever you may be on, and just a nice, comfortable third row. And then as we move forward into the second row, your comfort just increases. Fold up this chair here. And so what you get in the second row is you're going to have these flip up screens here. So these are going to really entertain the people sitting right here. It's got games on it. They can watch a movie through your Blu-ray DVD player. They can plug in a device here and maybe play video games. Just a lot of possibilities, and it's a nice big screen. And beautiful thing about this is it comes with headsets, so all the other passengers don't have to enjoy and all the fun going on those screens there. Of course, we got the sun visors that pull up here. This particular van has the panoramic sunroof, which we have closed. But I do want to point out the ceiling in this is actually a suede pad ceiling. And then for comfort, for heating and air conditioning control, there is a third zone back for this compartment here. It's actually controlled right up here and also up front if need be. So you can be comfortable back here in the third row. Heated seats in this second row as well. Control for that is right here. Power windows. This window totally power. It's a nice tinted window too. So a lot of nice features back here and more of the passenger area of this van. But let's go ahead and jump up to the driver's seat and take a look at all the cool technology. But one thing that I just remembered, I forgot to mention, this safety-wise is probably one of the most safest vehicle for you and your family. It's got side curtain airbags in all rows. So you have side curtain airbags here and behind me, so all passengers are going to be protected with that airbag. So, all right, let's go ahead and check out the driver's compartment. All right, come on, let's check out the driver and passenger compartment inside this all-new Pinnacle. So I do want to point out before we get into some specifics, this does come with keyless entry, which is going to work those two power sliding rear doors. And I like to mention the benefits of sliding rear doors compared to swing out doors. Is when you're in the parking lot and your kids might open up the door, the possibility of a door ding is nearly impossible with those sliding doors. So power sliding doors, power rear liftgate, and even remote start, as well as a panic button there. So down through here, as we kind of get into the driving compartment, everything is really within nice reach, and there's a lot to take in here. So we'll just kind of start right here. This has the 10.1-inch infotainment radio system. So this, of course, does your radio, AM, FM, and Sirius radio, as well as has built-in navigation. It has capabilities for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Thanks, Brian. And so what that means is you can plug in your cell phone and you get your text messaging. You can even run your navigation app off your cell phone on that as well. Comfort controls here does have heated seats up front here, as well as a leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, in addition to vented seats. So on those hot summer days, you'll get a lot of nice cool air on your tush. This is all controlled right here through this infotainment center, but if you're more of a button and knob person, it has those too. So you can control volume here on your radio, tuning, as well as your heating and air conditioning controls down here. Now, up front here, you have ability to turn off some of the safety features on this car if you wish. You can turn off your parking sensors. This also has lane assist, so when you're in the interstate, this car will keep you in your lane, and maybe for some reason you don't need that, you can turn that off. Let me show you here. This has a lot of cameras on this. So first, let's check out the FamCam. The FamCam is something new to the Chrysler minivans. What it does, instead of you as a driver looking around and seeing what the kids are doing, you can just click the FamCam button and it's going to show you what every person is doing in all rows of the seating here. So it's just a camera. You can look right on your screen here to check out what's going on. Also, say you're having trouble parking or you need to know where you're at within the parking spot. This has cameras everywhere on this vehicle. So it has a camera up top from top view. It'll point you right where you're at. You can see right where you're at compared to the parking lines. Also has, of course, rear vision, the front vision, and even a long shot front vision. So a lot of nice camera options so you're able to navigate this van in the tight spots. And over here on the steering wheel itself, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control. What that is, you set your cruise speed limit, and if someone slows down in front of you, the car will automatically slow down. And those controls are right below here, right below the normal cruise control. Of course, it does have hands-free connectivity, so you can talk to this car's audio system on your cell phone hands-free. We have power mirrors that actually fold in, so if you park your van in a tight garage or even a tight parking spot, power folding mirrors will actually fold in on you. The mirrors also have a defroster built into them and blind spot monitoring, so when there's a car, say on the driver's side, in that blind spot, the amber triangle will light up and let you know that that is true. So with that, this is just some of the features inside of this all-new Chrysler Pacifica Pinnacle Edition. We welcome you to come into our store, schedule an appointment to maybe make a test drive, or if you're out there shopping around, would like to order one factory direct with factory direct pricing, give us a call. We love an opportunity to earn your business. You'll see why customers come from all over the nation to do business here at Sherry Chrysler. With that, my name is Michael Sherry. Brian Hawsey's behind the camera, and we hope you enjoyed our video.